Hey y'all, it's been a while since I made an unpopular opinion video, so here you go. It's not like anybody watches my videos lol, still here you go. I just got some opinions up my sleeve that I agree to, whether unpopular or popular or whatever. Also these are of girl groups that I stan, so this will mostly be of Blackpink, Itzy, Everglow and Aespa. Disclaimer, these are my opinions and it's okay if you don't agree with it. No hate intended. Now let's get started. Since we just got Lisa's solo, now let's start with that. Number 1. Lisa's title track being named Lalisa was cringe. Agree with me or not? Yes, it's iconic, but it's cringe at the same time. At least a little bit. And the overuse of her name in the song is a little unbearable. I love Lisa, but you know, I've talked about this in my previous video on Lisa's solo, so do check that out if you wanna. Link in description. Which also reminds me how their album was named the album, which was super cringe as well. I just don't vibe when companies are uncreative as fuck, I'm sorry. Next one is purely individual preference, so don't come at me. Number 2. Rujin with blonde highlights and bangs was not it for me. I love Rujin and her style, but this time, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't suit her much sometimes, but some other times she looks bomb. So I guess it really depends. Anyway, moving on. Number 3. EU is going to be the next Onda. There, I said it. It's pretty much a popular opinion now, but I strongly agree. I don't understand what happened to EU suddenly that she's having the least lines. Screen time. Center. No proper raps, and she even gave up her leader position. I just hope it's her own choice and not their company forcing her to do it. Let's see in their next comeback if this continues. I hope it doesn't though. Speaking of Everglow's company. Number 4. Their line distribution controversy is intentional. It's not cause the rest of the members except Mia and Yeon are bad. It's just them doing for people to talk about this issue. I feel that way. Cause did you see No Lie? Dun dun? They're really not that challenging songs to sing. At least the chorus is not. Yet they only seem to give it to certain members, which really got me thinking that the line distribution is intentional. But since La Dida, we can see a huge difference, so yeah, there's hope in this company. Number 5. Yoohoo Entertainment's tactic of misusing members' talents is clearly working for the members. Now let me explain what I mean here. It's been a known thing that one member in Everglow in every comeback is given the least attention. My opinion is that it's somehow being useful in promoting that specific member. I'm in no way trying to defend them doing that. But I feel like when fans point that out, they promote that member the most, or second most in Everglow's case, in their next comeback. Let me give you an example. Yeon wasn't given the lines she deserved as a lead vocalist. Fans pointed that out in Dun Dun. She got the most lines, center, and even the dance break in La Dida. Same for Onda. She never got to shine in their songs, but she shone the brightest in first without getting most lines or center. Yoohoo noticed that, and we saw that Onda got 40 seconds plus lines and even the chorus for the first time in their UNICEF campaign song Promise. So my prediction for the next comeback is EU shining the most, since she was the most talked about regarding this issue this comeback. Enough of Everglow. Number 6. Ningning is a better dancer / performer than Giselle. This can also be considered as a preference. But I feel like in Aespa I would rank Ningning third in dancing after Karina and Winter. And not to mention her stage presence since Black Mamba. Karina and Ning are the members that have little bit captivating stage presence in Aespa. Winter and Giselle is pretty charming too. But my eyes find Karina and Ningning without M calling for me. Again, could be a personal preference, which is what makes it an unpopular opinion, I guess. Anyway, next practically can be applied to all these groups. Number 7. Companies preferring one member more compared to the rest is the cause of most of the hate receive. Now I know this isn't exactly an unpopular opinion, spare me that, but I had to say it. For example, we have Miss Jennie Kim from BP. Yeji from Itzy, Mia from Everglow and Karina from Aespa. It's pretty obvious why they are chosen as the one to represent the group and given more of everything compared to their teammates. They are literally the aces if you think about it, but if you ask me if it's fair, I'll say no obviously. Cause first of all, other members didn't train 5+ years for them to be a backup for their group. Everybody deserves to shine, right? And if the company feels that they're not fit for it, then they shouldn't have debuted them in the first place. I'm pretty sure that would hurt way less than debuting in a group to feel like a joke. Also, I'm saying this generally, I'm not talking about just these groups I mentioned alone, cause in these groups there ain't unbearable amount of partiality among members. Maybe Everglow, but it's getting better, so yeah, that's my 2 cents, more like 4 cents on it, lol. So my point is, most of the hate they receive is not exactly their fault at all. Please hate on the company that's doing this now, thank you. Moving on. Number 8. Blackpink solo stans and blonks aren't part of the fandom. Sorry, not sorry. It's not a crime to love only one member of a group, but it is a big deal if you try to bring the other girls down too and hate on them. Something us blinks are not supportive of and never will be. Also, if you find people that stan Blackpink hating on other groups or being their toxic self, then please call them blonks. They don't belong in Blink's fandom. Also, note for y'all, if you ever find someone hating on something that don't deserve hate, then just don't reply to them. Ignore it and move on. Cause they're definitely asking for attention and we shouldn't give them that satisfaction, get it? And yes, it's true that Blackpink has the most solo stans / AKGs compared to other groups. Kind of YG's fault for marketing them like that. Like 4 solo artists who do collabs once a year. Still doesn't excuse the toxic behavior, but yeah. Number 9. Chaeryeong deserves the same treatment as Yeji for being one of the other main dancer in the group. I'm kinda tired of saying this, but yeah. The talent Miss Chaeryeong has in her pinky can alone run a whole show. And I can't bear to see it getting wasted. Yes, we did get an Artist of the Month studio choom, but we still didn't get a center dance break. Cause as far as I know, Yeji is not a center, only Rujin is. Which means Chaeryeong can have a center position in dance break as well. I feel like it's very much intentional from JYP side, cause whenever they do relay dance they always give the dance break to Chaeryeong and Yuna mostly. So they know she has the potential, don't know why they are not utilizing it. Only if I was JYP, lol. Also, one point that could be made is that Yeji has better stage presence and charisma to be a center. Well, true, but try giving one to Chaeryeong and then we will talk. See ya. Number 10. Aespa's concept gonna stay the same despite the years passing by. I actually don't know if I like this or not. Yes, I am all in for a cyber-centric K-pop song and concept. But is that all we want every time from Aespa? I don't know about that. I would like them trying new concepts too. So yeah, I wouldn't want them to stick to one whole storyline their whole career, though it's nice to know the background from where it comes still. You see, Aespa girls are talents if they can pull anything off. But it's always better to be surprised at whatever the concept they bring in new whenever they make a comeback. But this is a good choice too if they are planning on continuing it. It's a so-so for me. And that was it for today's video. In this time of unpopular opinion videos dying, here I am, lol. I don't think I'll ever stop making these till my channel disappears. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you agreed to this or not. Like and subscribe if you want. Adios.